A very good morning to all my dear students. Today I'll be discussing chapter number 8. It's a beautiful poem, What If. What if means, what if? It's a doubt in poet's mind. If this will happen, then what will I do? This poem is written by Shel Silverson. He was born in 1930 and he got died in 1999. He was an American poet, songwriter and cartoonist. He was a singer as well as the author of the children's book. His major works include Where the Sidewalk Ends, The Giving Tree and A Boy Named Sue. He was also the recipient of 2 Grammy Awards. Beta, in this poem, What If? This poem has been written from a child's point of view. It deals with the fears and the doubts and insecurity that every child has in its mind. In this poem, the child worries, what if things are not the way he wants them to be? If, for example, if the sun forgets to rise, then what will happen? If the earth stops revolving round the sun, then what will happen? These all are the doubts comes in boy's mind. The word what if here personified and is said to be a creature that creeps into the mind of a narrator and it makes his imagination run wild. So what happened one night, narrator is lying on the bed. So what if creeps into his mind? It creates a fears and insecurities in his mind. The narrator begins to worry about a lot of things that might happen to him. For example, let's start the poem. Last night while I lay thinking here, some what if rolled inside my ears, some what if came into my mind and pranced and partied all night long. Pranced means it moved with the quick steps, means one by one these doubts were coming into my mind and saying their same old what if song. They all were singing their what if song. So, what if song? Now he is describing. For example, what if I am dumb in school? Dumb means I'll be lacking in studying. I'll be lack in doing something. Then what will happen? What if they have closed the swimming pool? If they will close the swimming pool, then what will happen? How will I enjoy? What if I get beat up? If somebody will beat me up, then what will happen? Then how will I save myself? What if there is poison in my cup? If someone keeps the poison in my cup, then what will happen? I'll not grow tall because his friends doesn't like him. What if I start to cry? If I'll start crying, then what will happen? What if I get sick and die? If I'll get sick and I'll die, then what will happen? So, a lot of what if planted into poet's mind. He believes that everything seems to be well till the what if crawls into his mind and makes him think otherwise. Next, what if I start crying? What if I'll get sick and die? What if I flunk that test? Flunk means what will happen if I'll be fail in that test? Next is, what if green hair grows on my chest? What will happen if there will be on my chest if green hairs will be grown? What if nobody likes me? Then what will happen if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? What will happen if a flash of lightning will strike on me? It flash on me. What if I don't grow taller? If I will not grew tall, then what will happen? If my height will remain same, then what will happen? What if my head starts getting smaller? If my head gets getting smaller, then what will happen? What if the fish won't bite? If the fish would not bite, then what will happen? Next. So beta, in this poem, in this way, the poet teaches us one should dwell in present. We should not worry about what would happen in the future. Now, there are certain doubts which the poet has in its mind. What if the wind tears up my kite? If the wind tear up my kite, then what will happen, and how will I purchase the new one? What if they start a war? What if my parents get divorced? If my parents will get divorced, then what will happen of me? What if the bus is late? If bus will be late, then what will happen? What will I do? What if my teeth don't grow in straight? If my teeth will not grow in straight, then what will happen? Then how will we look like? What if I tear my pant? What if I never learn to dance? If I'll never learn how to dance, then what will happen? Everything seems swell, and then the night time what if strikes again. So these all are what if that strikes into poet's mind. But here the poet, through this poem, the poet teaches us one should dwell in the present time. We should live in the present time. We should not worry about the future. If we indulge ourselves in what if, it will not let us grow, and we would stop from living our lives to the fullest. So we should not worry about the future. We should live in the present. This is all about the poem, beta. Read this poem one more time. It's a beautiful poem written with a child's focus. The child in this poem, he is worrying